Alright guys, Napoleon 123 here. Today I am here with my new car. I'll just show up a few pictures, but basically my Accord was hit in the rear while I was making a left turn, so that car is completely totaled. But I picked up this. It's a 2009 Acura TSX. This one is pretty rare because it's a tech package with navigation, but it's also a 6-speed manual. So for today's video, I'm just coming at you with a really quick tutorial on how to install this JDM hazard button, because there's a guide on the forums, but there's no actual video, so I figured I'd make a quick video. This should be a pretty simple install, but you're going to want to start by removing this, and then you're going to have to remove this trim and this trim here. And I'm going to try to see if I could do it without removing this, but I might have to remove this. I know I'll have to remove the AC controls though. So basically to remove this, you're just going to want to grab from the front and pull up. I obviously can't do this with one hand. Maybe I can, but yep. Pull up with one hand there. All right, I'm going to do this off camera, but these clips are pretty easy to pull. Like the 7th gen Accords, the clips are made of metal, but these ones are plastic, so these are a lot easier to remove. So I'm just going to remove that, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, so now with the cup holder sort of tucked out of the way, you can see that at the bottom of this trim piece, there's a screw right there. And I think somebody probably removed the screw in the past, because the screw right here is not there, but basically you just have to remove those two screws. And then for this one, it should just pull out, but for this side, you actually have to remove this trim because there's another screw under there. And to do that, I believe all you do is, you just open the glove box and pull it out. Once again, I'll have to sit on that side to actually do it, but as you can see here, I pulled it out, got it loose just by pulling it. I grabbed it under this ledge and just pulled it towards me. You can see all just a bunch of clips, and none of them are broken, so don't be scared to like really give it a good pull, but obviously like try not to break it. But most of the time you should be fine. Like I pulled it pretty hard and it didn't break, so there's one piece there. I pulled this one loose. You can see the screws again, but next up for this side, there's that one screw and this trim will come off, and then there is these two screws and the two under there. You're also going to want to make sure you keep track of the screws, because you could see, if it focus, one of them is flat and the other is rounded. Now this round one goes here, and for me the flat one was down in that hole. So make sure you keep track of all these screws. And now with all the trim removed, you just have these 4 screws that hold the AC controls. Now you may find this next part to be pretty annoying, but if you look at this hazard button as a reference, it actually has 2 screws in the back that go in this way. So the screws are about like right here and right there. Now there's enough room to get this in there and remove the screws, but obviously I can't film and do that at the same time because they're pretty tight. But you could see, well, I can't see, but the screwdriver is on the screw right now, so all I'm going to do is remove those screws. Alright, so you can see I got it plugged in. It is working. I'll get a better view when it's actually dark, but if you look very closely, you could see that it does actually light up. Now basically what I'm going to do is put this back in. I'll install those 4 little screws. These ones are the silver rounded screws. You just put those 4 in. After that, you can put the trim back and then the cup holder, and that'll basically be it. Alright, so now with all the lights off, you can see when I turn them on, gives a really cool look. When it's all lit up red like that, I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty unique look. It's a really subtle thing, but I know some people will find value in this, especially considering that it was only, I think, $35, so adds a nice little flair to your interior. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more in the future, and thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.